The Knicks for the Celtics. And we have an interconference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Tries the spin move. Blocked! And they get it back. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Brown looking around. 11 feet out. And it's New York with a rebound. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Screen by Hart. And that one's good for Brunson.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Brunson against White. Over Brunson. White can't hit.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Deflected.
You talk about protecting the basket. Derek White with the big-time swat at the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Brunson against White. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Outside Tatum. To the inside, Queta. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Brunson passes to Towns. Hard against Tatum. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by White.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Hauser, that's good.
What a find by Tatum. Draws the defense and kicks it out to 3.
The Knicks with the lead. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8". Great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
Here's Brunson, and rejected. They recover it. Second chance effort. And that's his 3rd bucket in 8 attempts.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. From outside the arc. Drops in the 3. Brunson's got 9 points.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
White against Brunson. Offline with a baseline jumper. For Boston, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Doris at just 26 years old. Jason Tatum has his first title with the Celtics in 2024.
B.A., after he won the title, his first line was, "What are they going to say now?" This guy has done nothing but win from the time he entered the league. He is underappreciated as a big-time superstar. And guess what? There's a long way to go in his career.
And he knocks down the first one. And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Tatum slams it home.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Brunson looks it over. Pass to Shaman. Here's Hart. And down it goes. 2 points.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Pritchard against Brunson. They set the screen. Fires the three. And Peyton Pritchard good for 3. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Tatum gets the bucket. Here's Clarkson. Yet to see a basket. Right side Hart. Outside Brunson. And it's in there. Brunson's got 13.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. His fingerprints were all over that. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Diawara in at the 4. That's the group for New York starting the second. Here's Clarkson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night. Outside Pritchard. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. The Knicks pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Alvarado, the pass to Diawara. Bridges, left side. Pass to Clarkson. Jacks up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Boston trailing. Here's Walsh. Takes the three, and he buries his first look. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Tatum from long range, and Tatum drills the three.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Bridges outside, fires for 3. He drops it from range. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
And there's a pick. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Now Alvarado. He's scoreless. Now here's Clarkson. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Tatum. The Knicks with the rebound. Alvarado with it. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Shamet, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Alvarado. How about some numbers from the real NBA? Here are the free throw shooting leaders. Number 5 is Derek White.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
White with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot? The high-value three-point opportunity for Jaylen Brown. This guy's a threat from anywhere.
Robinson, a screen on White. Here's Brunson outside. New York again can't hit. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Cadis checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Tatum. Outside Pritchard. Clock at 6. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 7. Oh, it's stolen. And here's Brown. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. White finds Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Brunson. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense is looking to generate is exactly that.
Boston leading by 5. Pass to White from behind the arc. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Robinson passes to Brunson. Brunson missing again.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
Brunson against Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Brunson against Pritchard. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 17.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
Back to Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Here's Brown. He's got 7. Brown charging in. Shoots over Anunoby. Boston, no good that time either. Outside Brunson. Hard passes to Brunson. And so we wrap up the first half. Celtics out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Good to be. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with? And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Knicks. They've got. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the floor for Boston. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Brown passes to White. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by White. For 3, Bridges nails it from 3. Bridges has got 6.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's nice delivery.
It's Brown on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at the Celtics. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference. And, of course, New York nipping at their heels in second place and wanting to get that first seed.
You know, for the Celtics, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to White. Outside Tatum. The 3. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 19 points. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Outside Brunson. Puts up a deep three. And again, the Knicks missing. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Fires the three. And the Celtics another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Brunson missing again.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
And it's Brown off the drive. White for three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. White against Brunson. Towns a screen on White. Down low. Towns drops the hammer.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
On the wing, Hauser. 4 on the clock. Over Brunson. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Bridges misses. Boston leading by 13. Pass to Queta. Now here's White. Hauser outside. Takes a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Brunson. This one for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And that one good.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Outside Brunson. New York again, can't hit.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
White can't hit.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
Lets it go from 14. Here's Anunoby. Lays it up and banks it in. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Inside, here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Brown, no good. Knicks trail by 11. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Guys, back to you.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. For the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Sohan comes in for Hart, and Clarkson subbed in for Anunoby. Some changes for Boston. Bridges, left side. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Pritchard with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Shireman. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 9. The three is up. The rebound, Celtics.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Pass to Pritchard. Oh, swiped away. Fast break, New York. Outside Brunson. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Shireman. It's Vucevic, high post. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Tatum from long range. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 7. Alvarado with it. Pritchard picks him up. Robinson, a screen on Pritchard. Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Count that bucket.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
To the wing on the left. Connects from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Sends it home from three-point land.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
For New York, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Towns, a screen on Pritchard. Alvarado. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Shamet, he's checked in for Robinson. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Alvarado, the pass to Shamet. No good on the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Pritchard, here we go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I mean, the growth of Jason Tatum as a playmaker. The best players elevate their teammates. It's exactly what he does.
Towns outside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Shireman. There's Tatum with the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Alvarado, the pass to Shamet. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
To the paint. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. The Knicks with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Alvarado. Right side, Anunoby. And the layup is good. And it's now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Oh, my goodness. OG, unfazed. OG, oh, my.
Brown, no good. The Knicks have gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. Towns on a screen. Pass to Shamet. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Brunson to take the lead. Brown pulls down the board.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half. Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
Brunson against Pritchard. Here's Anunoby. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Tatum outside. Puts up the tray. Oh, it's off. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 2-point game.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl-Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Second free throw, no good. Boston shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Anunoby against Tatum. And stolen by Brunson. Now Clarkson. Outside Brunson to take the lead. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
One of the best clutch players in the entire league. Step up, Mr. Jaylen Brunson.
Boston shooting at a respectable 49%. Jason Tatum. The three is off.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
White with a steal. Fast break, here we go. Tatum. Yes, sir! Moving quick and a great assist in transition.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Brunson misses the three.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Clarkson with the ball, guarded by Hauser. Tatum with a steal. Here's the pass to Brown. Can't hit it.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Brunson against White. Outside Anunoby. Now Brunson. Brunson drives in.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Shamet, and it's Bridges in for Clarkson. Tatum fires. Oh, he misses the deep three.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Jaylen Brown, and the 3 misses. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
First foul. 14 foul. Jalen Brunson.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
Tatum, yes sir, with the 3.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.